We're both very tired, guys. We're so tired. I don't know what's going on. It's just we just want our belly Conrad, please. Like, just give it to us.
We're okay. I'm not gonna say we're exhausted of like the Sunrising Pretty. It's just like I don't want it to end, but at the same time, like I want it to end.
Like,
if you know what I mean. Like I'm so ready to get my end game. Like please just let me. I just want to watch it from start to finish.
Oh, you know what it is?
And like experience it and like just enjoy it.
I'm tired of having to deal with Jeremiah. I really am. Like, I'm
no,
not joking.
Actually.
He is the bane of my existence. I don't like that man at all. So he's just like
he's
ruining.
mentally draining. mentally
really
draining.
Is. Like, I kid you not. Every time I have to see him on my screens say the things that he says, I just like have to roll my eyes and just like
and having to deal with like people still defending him.
Like, oh please. But besides that, I'm happy. Well, no, you know what it is? Actually, we've had 2 episodes with like no belly Conrad. I think that's what like
it's just like
we are just exhausted.
I'm so excited for next episode. I'm so hopeful. Like I am.
It's gonna be good food, but we've had no food.
We're starving.
We're so starving. We are just like deliriously starving to the point where we don't know. I don't know. I hate Jeremiah.
I also think it's just like it's fall now.
I know.
Like,
been watching Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't think it's just us either. I feel like, well, okay, it's been a heavy week too, but I think that a lot of people just got turned off with episode 9.
I think, yeah. And just again having no Belly Conrad, also in episode 10, we got the letters, we got like good moments. I'm not, it's just like we got nothing.
Okay, we did, but we didn't.
I don't know what to say. Just
no,
like,
okay, but compared to episode 9, this episode last
was a
year,
lot better. It was a good episode. Like,
really good episode.
A lot of long episode. Really long episode. It's crazy.
Too long without Belly Conrad, I will tell you that.
It's just freaking Jeremiah. I don't care about that man. I literally could not. No.
Anyways, we're just gonna jump right in and talk about
like
everything.
We'll stop complaining.
Yeah. Well, we're not complaining.
No, we're not.
Just I don't know what we're doing. But we are going to talk about all of it and the importance of what is important and the irrelevance of what is relevant and all of that.
What? I don't think that made any sense. Anyway,
if it made sense to you, thank you.
We open up the episode. There is a time jump, as we assumed there would be.
There's too many times.
Well, there's a lot. We go through a whole year basically,
right?
So it's just time jump after time jump after time jump. We start with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving in Paris, which not really a thing.
Yeah,
but we start with Belly like struggling.
She's homesick.
Has crappy jobs.
Crappy roommates.
Awful living situation.
I could never. No. Don't know.
I would have gone home.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I don't care if it's Paris. I could not do that.
And I don't care, like, I don't know, just no, I couldn't do it. Anyway. And I think what I really got from like this and then the conversation she has with Taylor and what they're saying and everything, everybody's kind of lying a little bit, fibbing maybe.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, everything's great over here, and oh no, everything's great over here, and Jeremiah's this and that. And it's just like, no, not really. And I think everybody knows that, but they're just kind of going along with it, like.
But regardless of the terrible situation she's living in and the awful jobs she has, she's doing school online, which is good to see her, like, doing things for herself and like actually taking care of herself and not somebody else. And also I can do it with a broken heart.
Great
Wow.
choice.
Great choice. Great choice. But yeah, she calls Taylor and she's like, everything's great over here. And girl, eh,
But she ultimately decides not to go back for
mm-hmm.
Christmas because she feels she wouldn't go back. She wouldn't go back to Paris if she did, which
Understandable.
reasonable.
Yeah, very.
So, yeah, I mean, that just makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah. We also see during the face, well, we've seen it, but um that Belly has like no privacy in this apartment situation kind of thing. And again, that would just annoy me so much. Um we also see during the FaceTime call that Steven and Taylor are very serious or living together.
Well, they're not living together right now,
Well, no, they're not living together. But
but
I
they're in
mean,
like a really good place.
yeah, they're spending a lot of time together.
Yeah,
Basically living together, but
they're
not
just in a
really.
really good place.
Yeah.
So
What else do we see? Oh, okay. Taylor's gonna come for New Year's, and that's that.
that's that.
That's that. And then we have everything back in like the United States
In
with
Boston, we have the
Boston.
Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Jeremiah being annoying loser.
Still being a cheater, as we
Yeah,
can
like two
see.
timing these people who are all people that
And
Steven and Taylor know. Like,
listen,
not only are you doing that, you're disrespectful.
no, literally. And I can understand him being upset because again, everything that he went through is upsetting. But dude, move on. Like, why are you still sulking over this? Like, I get it was a big deal, but again, we're back where we
No,
started.
it's not even that. It's just he's not trying, like, at
Yeah.
all. He's,
Yeah.
again, like, disrespecting Steven Taylor by two timing their friends. He's couch surfing from Steven, not paying rent, doesn't
Yeah.
have a job, isn't going to school. So, yeah, he's a bum.
Yeah, he's
He's a
living like
loser
a bum.
bum. Um, who isn't even trying to like move on instead of being immature.
he's
Belly who?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, give me a break. Like, I
he's
can't deal with
he's
that man.
just sulking and like making it everybody's problem, and that's where I have a problem. It's like, okay, you can be upset and like it's understandable that you're upset. I'm gonna give you that. But for you to go as far as to not even going back to school, not even getting your life together, like what is going on, dude? Like
Like,
I
you're
don't know what
just
else
being
to.
annoying on purpose. You
Yeah.
know that, and you know that you are.
Yeah, he's just trying to make everybody else feel bad for him when everybody already does, and nobody holds him accountable for anything, which is no.
That's why, like, and
Yeah.
then, but the best thing happens. Adam cuts him off. No,
Finally.
we see that Adam shows up. Why? Because he's Adam.
Uninvited.
Whatever. We see that they're
It's honestly
talking.
funny.
Adam is funny, yes, but they're talking. Um, it comes up that Jeremiah isn't living at the frat house when
Mm-hmm.
Adam thought he was living at the frat house the whole time. Y'all saw it. They get into an argument. He cuts him off.
Yeah.
Honestly, good on him
For
because
real. Someone had
it's
to
what
do
he
it.
needed. It's what he needed, and we see that it's what he needed. Like, yeah, and I get Jeremiah being upset, but like he is also like he is a bum. I don't know what to tell you.
It was a wake up call he needed, even though he shouldn't have had it. Because he's what, 20,
Yeah, like he shouldn't have needed to have
22
that
years
wake up
old,
call,
21
but
years old.
clearly when you're 21, have no job, nowhere to live, and no responsibility, then yeah, you do need that. Anyway, and then we see everybody calling him a bum,
Mm-hmm.
but also they're like cheering him on as well. Like,
Yeah,
this is
and
what's so annoying. Like,
I think.
okay, this is what is annoying. I think this is what is making me upset about this whole situation is the way they're treating Jeremiah versus Conrad. It this the thing that we said was gonna happen is happening.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's actually getting resolved. Conversations aren't actually being had. The ones that
Yeah.
are very unsatisfying, and also, and like, everybody's still babying Jeremiah and then treating Conrad like he's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
I don't stand it for it, and it's
No.
annoying, and for that reason I am annoyed at the episode. Like, I'm sorry, I am.
I don't know why, but that reminded me of Shark Tanks, and for that reason, I'm
I'm
stepping
out.
out. Yeah, I'm out.
No, like, actually, like, I want my Billy
No, yeah,
Conrad, but,
I'm
like,
out.
I'm suffering
Like,
through all of this.
no, it is. And also, it's annoying. Like, obviously, there's a lot of problems that I have with Jeremiah. But the thing here is that, like, his dad's like, asking him valid questions like, dude, what are you like, what's going on? He's like, well, how do you expect me to be okay? Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I lost the apartment and that's why my credit score was bad because I was supposed to live with my wife.
Trying to guilt
And
trip everyone.
you automatically assume that it was my fault that the wedding was canceled and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, he's literally just asking you, like, why
Why
you're,
have you been lying to me the
why,
last X amount of
why are
months?
you taking care of yourself, basically? Like, hello?
You
Anyway,
literally, like, whatever.
yeah,
I can't stand that man. And he's ruining it for me. He really is. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. He really is, because having to deal with him and then everybody, like, babying him is getting so annoying.
it
Like, it
is.
really is. I don't know what to say.
The lack of accountability for this
It's
man
the lack of accountability.
is actually
He
baffling.
is never accountable and no one ever holds him accountable. Okay? Like, the first time someone held him accountable was Adam cutting him off.
Yeah, like everybody's treating him like a child.
And then
Um,
them dumping him on Denise. Like, okay, let's start this
okay,
plot. Like, oh,
yeah, but also like
please.
him inviting himself to Denise's apartment, like,
Yeah, I'll just crash with
okay,
Denise. Like,
and my girl Denise is gonna be okay with that? I
who
don't, girl.
who is you? Like,
Mm,
what?
mm,
And I
mm,
get it's all for
mm.
the plot. I really do, but I don't care. And, like, them pushing Denise and Jeremiah together is, like, so annoying. Like, we knew it was gonna happen, but it's just like, okay, sure, whatever, whatever. And then the him becoming a chef plotline is heavy this episode. My
Yeah,
goodness, they really went in on that from 0 to 100.
I mean, it
Okay.
wasn't 0 to 100, but it
It
was
was
real
like 10
quick.
to 100, okay? Because yeah, we saw little, like, fragments of it throughout the series. I like we had mentioned, I think this is where they're taking it.
I
But
think
man, they laid it on thick.
his real life love is food.
No, they really laid it on thick this episode. I don't know. It just
But yeah, and also like I just the like character that I met with Denise, just I don't would not fit
doesn't
with Jeremiah,
align.
especially when nobody has held him accountable and he has not changed.
She's
Like,
literally
you're
been a
telling me
bum.
that within 6 months this man is still the same and she's okay with that? No. Anyway,
Like, it's just so, and like, I know I should be like, I'm getting my Billy Conrad endgame, like, I shouldn't care, but, like, I'm not there yet. So I'm having
guys,
to, like, watch this and it's annoying
it's
me.
just basic good writing. Okay? Like, if you're gonna want a good end to a story, make it a good end to the story. Why aren't you holding the literal worst character accountable
Not
for
only
even one thing? Like, we haven't
he
been
has not
holding him
apologized ever. He apologized to
exactly
Laurel. That was the only apology he
6 months
made.
later.
Oh, it wasn't 6 months. But anyway,
Almost. No.
three
Anyways,
months.
it
But
was.
anyway, I don't care. Um oh no, it was because it was for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm
Four
like
months, whatever.
kind of.
Um no, what was I gonna say? You know what this goes down to? The problem of having 8, 9, 10 episode seasons. Like, let's bring back actual
24
TV
episode
20
seasons.
to 24 episode seasons where you could actually flesh things out.
Yeah.
Like,
Have
I'm
silly little
so tired of
episodes.
having to compromise with these little things just because you don't have time. Like, oh my gosh. And again, that's what I'm saying. Like, when we saw the way they were treating him in episode, we saw the way they were treating Conrad in episode 9,
Mm-hmm.
we knew this was going to happen. We said, okay, well, they're going to continue this whole narrative of poor Jeremiah, Conrad sucks. They're not actually going to, like, fix
Yeah.
anything. They're going to have unsatisfying conversations, and then that's going to be that.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and again, like, I'm getting my Billy Conrad, so whatever. But it's still annoying because I have
Yeah.
to sit through it.
And trust, like, we did get really good things this episode, but it's just still annoying the fact that, like, they're pushing this whole, like, just be okay with Jeremiah.
Poor Jeremiah.
Poor
See, he's
Jeremiah.
suffering so much.
He's
I don't
finding himself
care.
too, or whatever. And
I
it's
don't
like,
care.
I
Like, why am I being
No,
subject to
no,
this?
no, because nobody held him accountable in season two. Everybody was trashing Conrad in season two, and they're still trashing Conrad now. Well, in a way, it's just weird now. It's awkward in between them, in between everybody, because they're just, again,
And again, even though they don't say it, Conrad is holding that all on himself.
right. And I'm tired of it. Like, I've lived through it.
It
Let's
really,
move
again,
on.
like
Like,
it's a like oh, I know we keep going back to it, but it's a tired narrative and it makes me upset
yeah.
because Conrad is like Belly Conrad. That is the story. I'm sorry,
Hmm.
but why is he like suffered?
Yeah. I honestly think they might just be doing this because they're wanting to keep like that side, like the viewers for Jeremiah's team to like still continue to
Yeah, of
watch.
course, but again, like
But there's
it
so
needs to
many
be
better
more
ways to
fleshed
like,
out, you
yeah.
know? Like I need no accountability. We move on in the episode and we eventually see a Jeremiah Conrad conversation. But again, Jeremiah is never
Did he
apologetic
apologize?
about
No.
anything. Anything at all.
No.
It's incredibly annoying. And then don't even got me started on Steven because that whole thing is crazy to me. I don't understand what the writers were thinking when they did that.
R.I.P. to Steven,
And
because that's not my
I'm going to
Steven.
complain about it. I don't care. I'm going to complain. Yeah, that is not my Steven. Don't know who you replaced with him.
Anyways, moving
Move.
on. Moving on.
I'm
Because
sorry, guys, but
we could talk about it a lot, and we still have some hashing out to
we
do.
have a lot. Let's get to the
In
good
the near
part.
future. But we've got Laurel and John spending Thanksgiving together. Cute.
Again, like I
Um,
don't know what's going on with them.
I don't know why they just didn't have Thanksgiving. Anyways, whatever. I don't understand what's going on with them, but they're being cute. They're being married. I'm like, you know what? I ship.
Yeah, like I ship
If
as
it's gonna
long as
end
they're
with them
good.
together, you know what?
You
Love
know
it.
what? Love
And
it.
okay, but we definitely have to talk about, because
Do we really have to talk about it? Like I really don't want to.
no, we have to at least mention a little bit of it, because we see that John has heartburn.
The whole frenzy around John's heartburn.
There's people making theories on TikTok that that man's gonna have a heart attack. He's gonna end up in the hospital, and then that's why Belly's gonna come back. Guys,
And you know what? I won't discount anything because truly everything's on the table, but I genuinely don't think that's gonna happen like
no,
at
it's just
all.
like, no, that's way too. It's like people theorizing that Taylor is pregnant. Like, no,
And then that
no,
Conrad was gonna
move
die. Like,
on.
what is
Yeah,
this?
why are we doing
What are we
this?
doing? And you know what? This is the problem with having week to week episodes. People go insane.
Crazy.
People become actually crazy because they have nothing to do. And again, me too, but like not that crazy, okay?
Well, especially when you have a whole episode with a storyline about someone just sulking the whole time, aka
Yeah,
episode
like
9.
go ahead, give me nothing. People are gonna
People
come
are
up
gonna
with some
start going
things.
crazy and think about crazy things.
Also, I hate to say it, but I think it's also a lot of new fans that haven't been keeping up with that, like all
Yeah,
3 seasons, and
yeah.
anyway,
I just, it's honestly
it's tiring.
hilarious.
This
No,
is why I'm so tired, guys. Like I am.
it's hilarious to see, because why? What? First of all, we've already had someone die in this whole storyline, and we've already had someone go through a traumatic experience.
Like if this story about like grief and growing up and like learning stuff ends with someone dying, so we don't see their journey
and
of
also
grief and growing, like that makes no sense.
and
I'm
also
sorry.
like, we can't just like close up the whole story with someone just randomly having a heart attack, and then that's how everybody comes together. Like, no, there's so much more that we can do here.
Yeah,
And
like please. That would be very if it does happen, I would be disappointed because that's very cheap writing in my opinion.
I don't think it's gonna
I
happen
don't think it's
at
gonna
all.
happen.
I think it's just, it was like
And
a funny
internet
little like.
but again.
Anywho, moving on.
It's to be like us complaining. I don't mean
Guys, trust, we
to.
love the show.
Yeah, we do.
It's
We
just,
love Billy Car. We love Billy Conrad, but we're not getting them, so we must
yeah,
complain.
we're gonna. Anywho, so then we get
We finally get
Conrad
Conrad.
Conrad calling Laurel. And he sounds
He's so
so
sad.
sad.
He's so
He's
worried.
so
He's so
lonely.
anxious.
He's so anxious
Spending things
by
alone.
himself studying. Ugh, I need.
This is what I'm saying. Like Jeremiah's over here with all his friends, spending Thanksgiving, getting to cook a whole meal and everything, and Conrad is by himself. No one to call him because he texts
Oh yeah, he
Jeremiah.
texted Jeremiah, and he's texted Jeremiah several times, as we saw from the episode, and nothing.
Also, this just made me think of the fact that Jeremiah like didn't text him on his birthday or anything because his birthday's in
Oh
August.
yeah.
Canonically, his birthday's in August.
Oh my gosh, that's even
Most likely
worse.
after the wedding. Yeah, that's again like this is why I'm complaining. Why is my main character suffering?
Ugh. And we only have one episode left,
Of him being like happy, okay,
guys.
sure.
I don't even think I saw the man smile this episode either.
No, he didn't. He did not smile.
Ugh. Anywho,
Anyway,
so Conrad finds out that Belly's staying in Paris for the holidays because Laura invited him over for Christmas with everybody. And so he finds out that Belly is going to be staying in Paris longer, which is upsetting for him, obviously.
but also he takes it as she's really like doing really good out there.
Yeah.
But also notice how Conrad goes out of his way to make sure it's okay for him to go to Christmas. Talks to Laurel. Jeremiah hasn't even talked to Laurel.
Yeah.
She has to go through Steven. Like, it's just Jeremiah, get it together and like literally whatever.
Yeah.
I will shut up about him, I swear.
So then Conrad opens up to Laurel and he's like, I want to reach out to her, but I just don't know. Like, do you think she would like that? Laurel's like, I can't speak for her, but you would never find out. You gotta risk finding out for yourself, is what she tells him, which I think was just like really good for him to like push him to like risk it, even though
it reiterates what he's been hearing from his therapist, which I love that they brought up his therapist. A, B, he's talking about Belly to his therapist finally. So
because he had to.
Man, did he need to. So I mean, like he is still doing the work. He's still putting in the work, trying to become the best version of himself, which I love.
And I think it's important to note that he's being cautious about approaching Belly too, and approaching Jeremiah, but approaching Belly because obviously there was a lot that happened, and it can't just be like, oh hey. Yeah,
but then he says, oh hey, in form of a letter.
Okay, but the funniest thing about this though is that he has this conversation with Laurel and immediately goes and writes to Belly, guys. Like, you can't make this up. This man is so down bad.
Not only that, immediately goes to his kitchen drawer where he has the Polaroid of him and Belly. His kitchen drawer? Like, what?
Okay, number one, I am so happy they brought that back. I was scared that they weren't, but I was like, there's no way they made that such a big deal of a Polaroid in season 2 for them not to bring it back in season 3. So I'm so glad to finally see it. But the fact that the Polaroid was literally in his kitchen drawer is crazy.
Also, it's not like it was in a junk drawer or anything.
No.
It's like, that's so
funny. That man probably opened the drawer once every day.
Yeah, just to see that Polaroid there. Okay, Conrad. Okay,
that is so crazy. Yearnington, like,
he is.
That's crazy.
Graduated with honors.
Like, he might as well just put it up in his mirror.
No, fridge, literally right there.
No,
it would have been the same.
No, like literally. Actually. But yeah, I'm so excited to have seen it.
Yeah, and then we get to see him write the letter, and then we get the montage, which we all assume we would get, like a montage of Belly, all the going ons, whilst we hear Conrad narrating.
I do think it's important though to note that he was studying the cardiovascular system, the heart, so he was obviously thinking about Belly, but that man always thinks about Belly. Like, yeah, we knew that. We knew that. Anywho, but it's just so sweet. Like, I love that was intentional. Like, the writers thought about that too. Like, he's studying the cardiovascular system, but he'd rather be writing to Belly, and he's like looking at the Polaroid while writing to her. Like,
it's all very cute, and like it just shows that very intentional, like he's very intentionally pursuing her
Mhm.
while also very cautiously
Yeah.
making sure he's not stepping any like boundaries,
Yeah.
because he's like, I don't know if I should be writing you this,
Let me
but I'm
know
gonna
if
write
I
you,
shouldn't.
like, I don't know if you're gonna read it, but
Yeah.
like let me know. So, it's like, anyway, it's a very sweet letter. He
Yeah.
talks about Christmas and how he imagines that she's doing so well.
We see Happy Belly. She's
He's
like
trying to like,
golden.
yes, like bathed in sunlight. He's trying to imagine her like very happy,
Mhm.
very healthily living
Yeah.
a great life in
Yeah, I love the
Paris.
fact that like he's kind of like, assuming like, "Oh, I wonder if like you're doing this or maybe you don't do this now." And it's like
Yeah, like
actually that's what she's going through and it's crazy. Like they're
but
just so
also
connected.
he's very interested in her.
Yeah.
It's not like, I just love it. He loves her,
Yeah, and
guys.
he
Good
knows her so well. Like you
job.
can see it because we see, he's like, "Oh, well you probably don't eat that many sweets anymore." And she's like, "Not eating sweets anymore," and all this stuff. Um and then the
I
I
feel like
love
that could also no, never mind.
but
um,
anywho.
sorry.
Um and
That
then the whole I
ignore me.
like picturing that like her being happy and
Again.
everything. Like
And then the I hope Paris
the
is everything you dream,
yeah,
or
like
whatever the
I
quote
I
is.
just love that he's being so like intentional but respectful.
Yeah.
And it's just so sweet.
It's great.
Now we have a time jump to Christmas.
Yeah, that whole montage kind of was like a time jump
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Christmas.
Um,
And
Belly
then we could see Belly spending Christmas in Paris.
alone.
She's alone. We have a certain Latin Benito showing
Bonito,
up.
te amo.
Not Latin, Latino. What is Latin? I don't know. Anyway, Benito, we love you. We love
We love
you.
you.
Um, we love you, but time's a ticking. But
You have your chance,
you have your
but
30 minutes,
yeah,
and that's it. Your
that's it.
15 minutes of fame. Okay. Anyway, she spends Christmas with Benito, and it's sweet. It's
Yeah.
cute. It
She does
shows,
reach out to Jeremiah though.
yes,
She
and
says
he's
Merry
not
Christmas.
answering because he's a baby. Um, whatever.
Also, I've seen a lot of people like a lot of conflicting things about Benito. But I think the majority is like, well, I would say majority is like, guys, like she needs to go through this fling. Like it's okay. Like don't worry. But a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, how is she with him? Like I can't believe Belly would do that. Like she doesn't really like
How
guys.
are they gonna like? How's she gonna be with Benito? Like, she doesn't really love Conrad. Like, blah blah blah. Blah. How can she do that if she? Yeah.
First of all, you two would be with Benito if you had the chance. Let's be so
This
for
goes
real.
back to too much time in between episodes because, guys, like, guys, please, just like think about it for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Bonito, and also Bonito has always been there. He was there in the books.
Yeah.
He was gonna be there
Yeah.
in the show. Okay, like,
Yeah.
he's fine. Okay.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the people that are like, "Oh, I just don't like him," like blah blah blah, are people that haven't read the books and they just like don't get. But also like, I saw someone say they were like, "I can't believe you guys wouldn't want her to be with somebody other than brothers." Like,
Yeah, like she needs to.
my girl
She
needs
needs
to
to step
be
outside that family.
exploring.
She needs to like do some exploring, do some self
Yeah,
exploration,
like
and learn.
please.
And isn't it better that she goes and tries other things and then comes back realizing, no, it's always going to be Conrad?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
please,
And we stand
please.
Benito in this household, so
We do.
so
Okay, we do. I will not hear anything on him. Okay,
we love Benito and we love Fernando. So there we go.
there's
Which
that.
that's who plays him. If you don't know.
Yeah.
And then we have Christmas at Cousins. Everybody's getting together. We see Conrad and Steven playing video games. Conrad looking
Oh my
so scrumptious in that
sweater. Green sweater, a forest green sweater on Conrad
a little
Fisher.
oversized.
You guys knew what y'all were doing. You guys knew, like, a fisherman's knit sweater. Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
No, love it. Brought out his like
The green in his eyes.
yes.
It made his
Yes.
hair look so like cute and soft. Like, and I was
Yes.
like, guys,
Golden. Yeah, no,
guys,
absolutely stunning.
stunning, a
Wow.
stunner. That
Yeah,
one
wow. Um, but then we see Steven still being like, in a way,
weird,
petty.
weird and petty.
Like,
And you know
why?
what? Like again, like not my Steven. I don't know who that
No,
is. I don't know
no.
who that is, and it makes me so sad.
You're trying to tell me that Steven found out that Jeremiah cheated on his sister and yet
Did not give a crap.
is treating Jeremiah like a child but can't talk to Conrad because it's
It's
awkward.
weird now.
Yet Steven, like we said before, knew the whole time where Conrad stood.
Not my season 2 Steven.
No.
Not my like I
You know
don't know.
what, Steven? I'm sorry because they did you dirty.
I
You have
again,
such a good
yeah,
plot
like
coming up.
it. They could have done so much with Steven.
No.
And the fact that we're trying to fit in all this like character development within the last episode, the last 2 episodes, and not actually talking
Yeah.
through anything, not actually fixing anything, not actually like that conversation they had sucked. It
Yeah.
sucked.
It
It
did.
gave me nothing. Steven never apologized.
He has
Conrad's over
no
here
right to be acting
groveling.
like that.
Conrad's basically groveling, trying to like get everyone to like him again. And like, bro,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
no, I hate that. I really do hate it.
No,
it's a writing problem.
It's so unsatisfying because it's like, no, nobody hates you. I just like it's so weird. Not
And again, he never apologizes. Like none of these people,
nobody has apologized to Conrad, and
none
we
of
have
these
one
people
episode left.
like have realized how bad they treated Conrad. And it's not, oh, it could be argued that he was treated bad. No, he was treated horribly. Like he was. Do you think he murdered someone? Show someone episode 9 with no context, and they're like, "What did this man do? Did he kill?
No.
Did he kill the groom?" Like at this point, who knows? By the way, they were treating them
Worse. Like, he's in love.
It's crazy. Like I hated it, and I hate. And again, we talked about it last episode.
Yeah.
Like, when you go in that deep, and then you give us
nothing
in return.
No, because genuinely they didn't give us nothing,
and we knew we were gonna get nothing. Which
like,
is
they didn't even. It's the fact that like they didn't even apologize. If they would have at least apologized, I would have been like, okay, this isn't satisfying, but okay, at least they apologized. No, they didn't even do that.
There's like no accountability on their part of like, oh man, you know what? Like everybody went through this thing and it was crappy and it sucked, but like, man, I'm sorry for treating you like that way. Like I shouldn't have done that.
And you expecting me to be okay with that?
And yet
absolutely
again,
not.
It's Conrad apologizing over and over and over. I'm over it. I really am, because I just
again, not my Steven.
Extremely
I don't know who that is,
unsatisfying.
but that's
I will
not my
say.
Steven.
Like, apart from everything else and apart from the Belly Conrad that has been all good, these plots, extremely unsatisfying. The only satisfying part is the Taylor Conrad friendship.
Yeah,
confirmed.
Love that. Yeah. And
then
which we saw coming, but we love that.
Yeah, we saw coming, but it's like confirmed.
I would say that all of the side plots except for Steven and Taylor are irrelevant and unsatisfying.
Yeah.
So anywho,
I don't care. I mean, I like Laurel and John, but they don't show me enough for me to like be upset that they're there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they show me that's a healthy amount of side plot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So then we have this like funny, weird, whatever
Steven,
between Steven and Adam. Again, we spent like more time with them than we did with Steven and Conrad, which they could have been hashing out things. But then we have like Adam finding out that Steven basically was, you know, having a side plot business with Denise.
And also they built that whole thing up so much. Had so much dialogue around that. And then they're gonna have a one-off like remark next episode about how actually, yeah, the business is doing great.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, whatever. Like, this is again like, it's a writing with a problem, and it's a problem with the writing, and I'm so sorry to say it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly there was not enough like attention given to this, where we're spending way too much time building these things up.
Yeah.
And then we're giving a very unsatisfying end to them, because what do you mean like, oh, all of a sudden it's all wrong, everything's
Yeah.
falling
And
apart,
also
but
it's
we're
like
gonna fix it. Don't worry.
it's like they had 2 years to like really, come up with like a good storyline. Even if they were already ready to film and that didn't go through, they could have gone back and be like, well, this is a good choice. And I also think it like we were also like, oh my gosh, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen.
Yeah,
But
like
honestly, like put us in that writing room because we could
it's
have done so much better, honestly.
it's and I would say, especially with like Jeremiah and Denise and etc. Like, I think it's lazy writing. I really do. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. And I don't know if it's because we spent way too much time on Belly Conrad, because that's great
Right.
writing, but like
Yeah.
all the other plots, I mean, it's kind of lazy writing.
Yeah.
You spent so long like building these things up, all
Yeah.
for them to be like no real resolutions.
Yeah.
There's no real like,
And
I don't
it's the fact
know.
that they're also like important plots too, like the whole Conrad and Steven relationship, like
Conrad and Jeremiah, like
that's so important. And
they have a
yet,
good conversation later on in the episode, but again, it's all Conrad apologizing, Jeremiah never taking
yeah.
accountability for his actions and just, making himself the victim.
Anywho, Adam is being really funny with his little Santa hat. Like I
Adam,
just
like,
can't.
you have to give him his tens for his comedic
Yeah.
timing
Yeah.
because he is a funny man.
But yeah, this was kind of random. And then we also find out that Kelly's not in the picture anymore for some reason. But then we also see a little bit of Adam's growth in this because he's just like, whatever.
She's like, you know what? No hard feelings. But I think Adam has always been like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get to the important part, which is Conrad.
Conrad in Belly's room. Guys.
Conrad in Belly. I think that's my favorite part of the episode.
Really?
Conrad in Belly's room.
I don't know what my favorite part is, but it's a really good part.
Visually, the song, like you get bleachers on there.
It's a parallel to him in season 1 going into her room.
Season 1, like I think it was like so perfect. He looks so good. Like I think it's my favorite part.
I love how like giant he looks in her bed.
Right?
Like
he looks like.
Anywho, no, but I really love the like really the parallel between the scene in season 1 where he goes into the room and he like little like boops Junior Mints.
That's one of my favorite scenes in season 1.
Yeah, like, and then like him being sad looking at Junior Mint and just reminiscing on everything.
Sad.
And but you can see him being like, hold on.
He's hopeful.
Hold on.
He's hopeful, but he's sad. And yes, okay.
And he misses her.
And when he sees Junior Mint, like his eyes flutter and he's just
guys,
we love Conrad.
I need my man to be so happy. Like you don't even understand.
Like over the moon. Like,
I genuinely don't care. Don't give me any other side plots this next episode. I think
I'm gonna cry.
I need to see Conrad happy for once, please.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Me too.
When we get that Valentine's Day flashback, like because I'm
gonna cry next episode. That's for sure.
I know I'm gonna cry next episode, but like when we get that Valentine's Day flashback, because it's gonna be when they were young, and I'm so convinced he gives her those earrings that she has. Like I'm so convinced because it would go perfectly, right? Like they're looking up the stars, and then he like actually gives her the moon and the stars,
guys.
Like,
don't even.
Yeah. Anyway,
if we've learned anything from this whole experience, is we cannot get excited with our own theories.
Make assumptions.
Genuinely, guys. Look at us now. Look at where we are.
But also, with staying within the scene, we have to move on. But like staying within the scene, okay, it annoyed me online that everybody was saying, "Oh my gosh, they use Merry Christmas, Please Don't Call." Another song by the Bleachers, and I was like, guys, that was not the song at all. However, it would have been a perfect song to use, a nearly perfect song to use. And I guess I understand why they use this one, but it would have been a perfect song to use because it's about. No, I'm not even gonna get into it. Anyway,
we have too much to cover.
But it was a great scene.
A cute scene, and
him. And it just like him looking at Junior Mint, and then it was kind of like Junior Mint looking back at him. It was
that's his child for real, like
that child of a divorce. Like he is.
Junior Mint was literally looking at him like, "Please save me, please If you
Please
can
take me
hear
out of
me,
the
save
closet.
me. Anywho, so then we get Jeremiah sulking even more. I'm tired of this. So tired.
This conversation annoyed me so
No.
much. Because what do you mean you're gonna sit here and say, "Well, he has all the family, he got
We
everything." Blah 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 blah.
we could have had
Please.
we could have had so much growth from this conversation, and that's what I was hoping the first time. Like as soon as I saw him and like Laurel would
Laurel.
talk to him, and we got nothing
The only thing we got was him actually apologizing to
to
Laurel,
Laurel.
and that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
We get him being upset about, oh my gosh, I just can't go in there. I just can't see him. Oh my gosh, but like he gets Christmas and he gets everybody.
Not
Well,
true. Not
last time
true.
I checked, Conrad is still upset because everybody hates him. And that was literally like 5 minutes ago. So no.
Like you've been literally couch surfing off of your like Belly's brother and Belly's friends, and like the only reason you're not talking to your dad and Laurel is because you don't want to talk to your dad and Laurel.
Yeah.
Like not because they're like treating you any
Yeah.
different, you know? So yeah, the whole like victim card thing, it was just annoying because
Yeah.
again, we have seen no growth,
Yeah.
no accountability.
Yeah.
It's all woe is me, and we will keep saying it
And then
over and over because it keeps happening. I don't know what to say. Like it keeps happening.
I also thought about like the contrast between him and Conrad. Like if Conrad was in that place, like he would have acted so different. And like we did see it, like him in 4th of July when Ellie and Jeremiah were
Like
together and like
people
the whole
forget this has happened to Conrad.
Yeah.
And he took it like a champ. He took it in the chin.
Yeah.
He was there, and when he couldn't be there, he himself removed himself from the situation. He didn't make it everybody
No.
else's problem.
Yeah, exactly. And he wasn't like over here like, woe is me, you know?
And I'm not even saying that's like the healthiest thing, you know? Like
No, but
I
we're
think
just
there
saying
should have
like
been, you know, but it's still
there's a difference there.
Jeremiah's fault. It's Jeremiah's fault. I don't care. Because that was Jeremiah's
The
fault.
only good thing about this too was the whole like I love you between Jeremiah and Laurel. I thought that was cute. But at what expense, guys? Like anywho.
And
then we get the Denise and Jeremiah conversation.
it's just forced. Like I don't care for it. It's forced.
Oh my gosh. More of Jeremiah sulking.
It's forced. I don't care. Like it's the same conversation over and over, and the only thing I will give Jeremiah in this conversation, the only thing I will get into is people. Now, it was a crazy thing to say, but when he said is like losing a belly feels worse than losing my mom. Well, yes, kind of crazy to say. It's also extremely understandable. We literally talked about it. Like both Belly and Jeremiah, upon losing each other, had to face their grief for Susanna really for the first time. Like for what it was, you know, because when she first died, they clung onto each other. So being apart from each other, yeah, they're having to face that all alone for the first time. So him saying that is very understandable. And also, even if that wasn't the case, like grief is weird. So, you know, I don't think that he should be attacked for that. But everything else in the conversation,
it's a crazy thing to say.
No, it is a crazy thing to say, but it's like whatever. Everything else, go at him. I don't care.
Yeah, and then it's just like, okay, we find out he's been staying here for over a month already. And then just Denise helping Jeremiah. It's just again, it just feels very forced.
Yeah, like I don't mind him having someone to help him out. Forced, like what? It's kind of lazy.
Denise, please, girl, like don't make me mad at you too. Like she's over there like, you know, she only has obviously she only knows part
she
of
only
the
knows his
context,
perspective and stuff. I don't care. Like I really don't care. Again, it's just
I okay, the only thing that would satisfy me with this is I need to see some major change from Jeremiah. And I haven't. But I think it was important though for her to be like, you just need to like let go and forgive them.
Yeah, like get your head out of your freaking butt.
We go back to zero accountability from his part and zero apology from him.
It's just very unsatisfying as a viewer to look at this whole arc and see that he's not being held accountable for his actions, even though if we take up the score, it's almost all his fault.
Yeah. And so
starting with that stupid freaking firework.
Yeah.
So, I don't feel bad for him, and
No.
and it's incredibly unsatisfying as a viewer to watch this and have this be the ending, because I don't see him all of a sudden miraculously taking accountability.
No.
Also, it's gonna take up time from what I actually want to see. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to see it. But it's
Yeah.
unsatisfying.
Very. And
also because, again, with the whole season, you would think they would start this arc a lot sooner. Of, like, him maturing, him, like, actually becoming a good person, him, like, going in this journey of accountability and, like, self-reliance and stuff.
self-reflection.
Like, you'd think that would have started a lot sooner, and that would be a lot more satisfying. But no.
No, we're here, and I don't care. They keep trying to make me feel bad for the man, but instead
it's not working.
Instead, I just feel more annoyed.
Yeah.
Moving on, we get Taylor and Paris. How cute!
I fun.
I love them
I
together.
wish we could get more, like,
I know,
of all of this. It was so fun.
We get like a little montage of them together. They look so cute. Their outfits are so cute. I love the vibes. And then we find out that Steven and Taylor are moving in together. It's getting serious. Okay. So that is pretty much
that's wrapped up.
Yeah.
And then we get Jeremiah calling Belly.
Mm-hmm.
We have their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It really is just like a closure conversation.
Reconciliation.
Reconciliation / closure, ending with we both need to let each other go.
Yeah.
Great.
The only thing though is again, Belly apologizes. Jeremiah crickets.
Crickets. I don't care anymore. Also incredibly annoying knowing that, like, some of the things he did were incredibly, like, within their relationship.
Oh no, yeah.
Not just to other people. No. Within a relationship. Yeah. He did not treat her well.
He basically admitted to manipulating her into breaking up and then going to sleep with a girl twice just because he found out that she spent Christmas with Conrad just
instead
buddies.
Of having a conversation about it because he knew it would be over. He later admits that he again fabricated this fight,
and he doesn't even have the decency to say I'm sorry to. Like, he didn't even have to be like, oh, like, I was such a bad guy. I would have loved that, but we didn't even get I'm sorry to
that. Also, not only is that gross and he's a jerk for that, like, that's unhealthy.
Yeah.
Girl, how are you gonna go sleep around and not tell me? Like, hello. Whatever. Let's not harp on the past. It's over. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't care.
We're done with that. So I better not get any Belly Jeremiah.
I don't even want them looking at each other.
You know what? Get him out of my screen.
Get him out.
I've said this from the beginning. Get him out of my screen.
Can I get a version of the Summer I Turned Pretty where I don't have to see him?
After episode 2.
No, like, I don't have to see him. You know what? Like, I'm waiting for that edit of Belly Conrad in chronological order, like, all their moments. Jeremiah. Because you know what? I'll just watch that. At this point.
No, genuinely, like, some of these things are so unsatisfying, and I hate to be harping on my favorite show, but
because it's like, guys, I love we're here. The show, but why am I being left unsatisfied? Not upon Belly Conrad. Belly Conrad. I mean, verdict's still out. Let's be honest.
No.
I'm very guys. Like, I'm actually with all the merch we've seen from the little Paris thing they had today. Like, I'm so excited. But anyway, we'll harp on this for right now.
Yes, we will talk about what we have currently.
We have that conversation. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. They have their party, and it's their New Year's party. It's fun. It's great. Benito shows up
with that package.
Benito shows up with Conrad's package.
That is so ironic. I just love that. So funny.
We have Taylor like seeing the package and be like, "What? Like, Conrad is sending you
Girl,
packages.
I love that she was like, I'm gonna open this.
She's like,
Okay.
what the heck? I'm opening it. And like Belly's over here like so stressed, like, oh my gosh. Cause again, she's never gotten a package. She's only
Yeah.
gotten letters. So
Yeah.
she's like
What is this?
in the dark about this as well.
Yeah. We get
Opens it up, we get Sour Patch
the big
Kids.
old bag of Sour Patch Kids.
We get Junior Mint.
Junior Mint.
We get not only that, we get the music fading and
Mhm.
Belly checking that Junior Mint real quick for that necklace.
Yeah.
I'm in the camp of I don't think he knew
No,
that.
I don't think so either. Because why would he?
And Belly's gonna show up with that necklace and it's gonna be crazy.
Well, I mean, he knew that she had it. I don't know how that's gonna play out, but it's gonna play out somehow importantly.
Anyway,
but yes, and then yeah, she's like checking that the infinity necklace intact, safe and sound.
kind of freaked about that. Like, what do you mean?
And then she's so funny because she calls Conrad's notes nothing or letters nothing
She's
notes.
like,
They're just nothing notes.
Like,
I'm
love
sure.
notes.
I'm sure.
But you have a conversation between Taylor and Belly, which a great conversation.
Mhm,
Like,
yeah.
I haven't seen anything about it, but I'm sure people are complaining about it. A great conversation.
Yeah.
Because it's really about Taylor being like, you know what, like you need to move on. Like you need to
Mhm.
let go of these brothers.
Yeah.
Which ultimately, and it's even more satisfying that like Belly does try to do that, but she just can't. Like she
Yeah.
ultimately isn't able to do that. But she tries. Like I think that's very admirable. I think that's
Yeah.
very good to show in her arc that she's like, you know what, like yeah, I do need to be with someone that's not a brother
Yeah.
to this family.
She says, I don't want to hurt someone else. What camp are you under? Because I thought she was talking about or who did I think she was talking about? I thought she was talking about Jeremiah.
I thought she was talking about in general, like she didn't want to hurt Bonito by being with him.
And then I've seen other
I feel
people
like that
say
was
that.
obvious.
I've seen other people say that they think she was talking about Conrad.
Like I feel like it was obvious that she was like, I don't want to hurt Bonito by being with him, knowing I'm not over Conrad. Like
I don't know what it is.
I'm standing 10 toes down with mine. I don't care.
I think
like,
it's a little bit of everybody.
I never even questioned it. I like
really.
I never saw anyone say anything different.
Really, I never saw. No, I saw people say that they thought it was about Conrad, and I thought it was about Jeremiah.
Yeah, I never saw that. I never questioned it. It never crossed my mind to be something different.
Know.
I was like, I don't know, guys. It's just kind of obvious. Like, I don't want to hurt Benito, so I don't want to get with him because I know I'm not over Conrad. Like,
that's true.
What is this?
I don't want history repeating itself. I don't want history repeating itself, even though it kind of is. Anywho, but it was very refreshing to see Taylor actually giving her some good sound advice.
Being like, girl, move on.
Yeah, like, you know, and the whole like it's so it's so good that like they both reach out to you at the last day of the year. Like it's kind of like, you know,
end the chapter, close this book. Like you're in Paris, girl, you're single in Paris. Live it up.
Have some
There's
fun.
like really cute guy
who's clearly into you.
Like live it up. And again, like I don't think Belly goes into that being like, okay, screw Conrad, like blah blah blah. I think it's just like, you know what? Yeah, like I am gonna try to live it up. I'm gonna try my best to do that.
Also, Belly not freaking out about the fact that Bonito was like speaking Spanish and the way that he was speaking Spanish. Girl, I'm gonna need you to redo that scene because I was freaking out and I'm like,
and I know Spanish.
Like, hello. Anywho,
anyway.
Time jump to spring.
That was crazy.
I was like, oh,
I was kind of like,
golly,
whoa, spring already?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're in April specifically.
Yes. We see Belly with Gemma.
No, Belly and Bonito are officially together.
Oh yeah, we see this first. I forgot. I always forget about this. We see
together.
Belly and Bonito together. She's still at her old apartment with Clovis.
I could never.
One of my favorite lines is Bonito saying, what does he say?
Classic
Clovis. And it was just so funny to me. Anyway, it was a fun scene. Like clearly no privacy, no sense of like anything. Like it's still a bad roommate situation. But like she's kind of living with it, you know. Her French is a lot better. Like she's really having a conversation in French.
Yeah.
So
and she's like, I mean, we see later that she's like, you know, like I'm gonna leave soon. So it was kind of like her just having to accommodate to that and just be like okay with it, like whatever.
Yeah, she's like, you know what, like I think she's at a point where she feels like she's gotten what she needs to.
Yeah.
So when she does ultimately decide to stay later, like it's really out of her wanting to, not
Yeah.
like feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't go back, you
Yeah.
know? Anyway, we then is it a time jump or
No.
is it just like next
Probably like a
general
few
time?
days. Yeah.
Okay. She's then with Gemma in Gemma's
Mm-hmm.
apartment that she's
Very
about to move
nice
out of her.
apartment, might I
Very nice.
add.
Like there's no way Belly was
Anywho,
with that view.
I'll believe it for the plot.
Yeah, I'll believe
I'll
it,
believe it for this plot.
but ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. That's crazy. And like having to buy all those things for that apartment, like my girl.
Anywho, I'll believe it for this plot.
Yeah, I'll suspend my beliefs for this, but ain't no way.
So we find out that we also find out that she and Bonito aren't serious. Like she's like, no, like he knows,
he knows it's gonna
it's
end.
just
It has an
like,
expiration
yeah,
date.
like I'm going back to America. I'm about to graduate. Like this is gonna be over soon. Gemma's like, he's really into you. She's like, nah,
too
girl.
bad. She literally is just like, too bad for
Yeah,
that
like
kid.
I've had my fun, but that's where it ends.
But Gemma like quickly offers her the apartment and be like, well, why don't you move in? Blah, blah, blah. She then gets a phone call from Laurel where they kind of like just talk it out really quick.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, actually, you know, what if I stay? They talk it out.
I love Laurel in this.
Laurel,
in this
yeah,
call.
like Laurel ultimately is very supportive.
Yeah.
And like of course, yeah, understanding, supportive.
And then we also see that like Belly's got it figured out. Like she's like, you know what, like everything's
graduating,
really, like everything's
out.
lining up for her. Like I'm graduating, I can find this job could give me this visa. Like
there's this like master's program,
yeah,
etc., etc. So it's like, you know what? Everything's just working out. And again, it goes back to she's not like she's making the decisions to stay because she really wants to, you know, not because she feels like she needs to or she feels like, you know,
and she doesn't feel like she has to go back. Like she really is doing this for
she
herself.
Like everything seems good back there, everything's good here, I'm happy. So it's a great conversation. The outfit is really cute, she looks really good.
I'm very proud of my girl.
Very proud of her. We're proud of her. But again, I think it kind of goes back to I wish I could have seen more of that.
Yeah, of like
this
her
last
finding
year,
herself and like,
you know,
yeah. Why are you spending so much time on Jeremiah?
It is a little unsatisfying that we only get one episode of that specifically.
Yeah.
You know, I would have liked to see more of her with her friends and more, you know, I get why they're doing it quickly now. They have to. But, you know, it goes back to how do we maybe, I don't know, just had more time. You know, like, and I think they did it in a satisfying way. But again, it's just like, we start the episode with her feeling like she's not ready. And we see a couple moments of her being like, okay, stepping out and doing like things. But you don't really see a whole lot of her growth. Yeah. We just see where she's discovering. Anyway, whatever.
Anyways, but we find out it's April 14th, which marks 5 years since Susanna's death.
Crazy. Yeah. Crazy. That really adds a lot to like the timeline of like last season.
I know.
Like
I was like, oh my gosh. Like for me it has not been that. But like it's crazy to think about it.
Honestly very sad.
Yeah. Especially for what we see in the future with Jeremiah and Conrad.
But yeah, she gets reminded that it's Susanna's anniversary, Susanna's death anniversary. Yeah. And then we get the flashback.
We do get a flashback, which I was not expecting
it at all. I was still waiting with like I was still waiting for the Valentine's Day flashback the whole episode. I really was.
Guys, I can't.
But we're getting it, so it's fine. Now I know we have to get it next episode. So.
We have to, but if there's a slight chance that we don't,
no, I don't think
you will be hearing
there's
from us.
no chance we're not.
No, there's no chance. But
so that's why, like, for sure, next episode we're getting it, guys. We can't be wrong about
like,
this.
Hello,
one.
No, hello, no.
Anyway, this flashback, it was so, it was really cute.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I loved it because, like, baby Belly and Susanna being like, you always you're a girl who knows her own heart.
Yeah.
And then I love Belly being like, well, I want to stay here
And swim
with
with
you
you.
guys
And people.
people.
I love that so much. It
Oh,
was just
so
so sweet to watch, and like
and then like
for her to
Susanna
already,
knowing and
yeah.
just
She goes, people.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then just her kind of being like, I want to stay in Cousins her whole life, but then remembering that being in Paris, and it is a thing of like her mind did change on that, but
Yeah.
also like her plans changed, and it's a good thing that they
Yeah.
did. Like it's not
Yeah.
this horrible thing.
Yeah.
It was just really
But at the
sweet.
same time, like her heart still yearns for Cousins.
Yeah, like her
And
heart
so it's
knows
like,
what it wants at the end
yeah.
of the day.
Yeah.
Guys, I miss Cousins.
I know. Cousins is like tainted right now. I don't like it.
Makes me sad. Like,
but
it truly is. I'm sorry, but Belly brings the magic to Cousins.
she's just like Susanna for real. But yeah, I think we're gonna see more of that. Like, you've always known your own heart more in the next episode.
Yeah, and then also that journey back to Cousins is gonna be.
Guys, I can't be disappointed in the next episode. I don't think I will.
I don't think I will, but also I feel like just.
But I'm just a tiny bit scared. Just a tiny bit.
No, I think it really
1%.
No, I think what's gonna be the most disappointed next episode is that it is the last episode. Like it's gonna be, it's a very bittersweet episode because it's like, oh my gosh, we're getting what we want, but it's sad. So sad. I'm crying.
No.
Anyway,
we get Belly texting Jeremiah. We see that they've been talking for a bit. This is back at Boston.
He's clear at the cemetery, and then he runs into Conrad at Susanna's grave.
Yes.
And we have a very sad but also very productive conversation.
Yes.
Sad because it was so sad to see them kind of bond over them forgetting things about Susanna. Yeah.
I miss her so much.
I miss her so much too. I'm like,
we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for
her. But it was a very necessary conversation. Conrad again apologizing, being like, you know what, like I don't care, I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, like he really wants to
and then Jeremiah being Jeremiah, still being a jerk. Mind you,
really want to do that here?
Like he was still being a jerk. He literally called Conrad a snake,
like a snake in the grass.
Like, excuse you, who
you are the snake anyway. But you know what? Out of this whole conversation, I love that Conrad was finally standing on business, standing up for himself, and clocking Jeremiah.
Finally bringing up good points and defending himself.
Yes.
Actually being like, actually, you know what? No, because you did this first.
Yeah.
Belly is not an object that you can just take. Like,
if you loved her so much, how could you sleep with someone else? Like,
come on. Yeah, and that was the most satisfying part of this.
Yeah. And then also I'm talking about you don't know what if I had to go through that too. Like, can you imagine what it felt like when you
and you had zero
the fact that he brought up the timeline. Oh,
that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's right. But then Jeremiah making absolutely no sense, because he was like, could you blame me for wanting to keep her as long as I could? Because I knew if I brought up Christmas, it would be over.
Like, so you're just selfish. So you're just selfish, and
I'm genuinely speechless, but in the worst way possible.
But also, him later bringing up how he knew he couldn't compete with what they had, and how they were like a force field. Like, if you knew that,
again, why are we here then? Why are we here again?
If you knew that, then it's on you. It's on you, babes. I don't care.
I fear you brought yourself into this.
Yeah, you did. This is what happens when you insert yourself in between this.
And now you're making it everybody else's problem.
Anyway,
are we surprised?
Eventually, they sort of kind of maybe reconcile a little bit. You know, they agree upon the fact that they both need each other.
Yeah.
You know, they talk about their broken promises. They talk, you know, it's a good conversation.
The only thing I don't like about, well, there's a lot of things that Jeremiah said that I didn't like. But it's the fact that Jeremiah, like, you know, they hugged it out, and then Conrad said, "I love you," and Jeremiah was just silent. Again, he didn't even apologize. Literally, Conrad
Like,
listed everything out. Like, you did this, you did this. How could you do this?
never apologize. Okay,
Oh,
sure.
we're moving on.
And I'm
Okay.
supposed to like this person? No,
No.
no, not happening.
Listen, Jennifer and writers. I tried
I
to
really
like the
did.
man,
I came into the
but
season with
now
the
this is
best
your
of
fault.
intentions. I really wanted to root for him, and now I don't.
No, I
Okay,
don't. And whose
it's
fault
not
is
my
that?
fault.
Not mine. Anyway, and then, but then Jeremiah kind of
The only good thing he said,
standing belly Conrad, because he was like, "Don't waste it." Oh,
don't waste it.
okay,
But don't expect
yes,
me
sir.
to be okay with it. Okay, whatever.
I
Like,
literally don't care what you
whatever.
what you say, what you think.
But
Bye.
again, like, I just whatever. The
I
only
cheered
good
because
thing
I
he
was like,
said.
please get him off my screen. Like, I don't need him to say anything more. But then we get The One by Taylor Swift.
Kind of a crazy pull.
That is crazy.
Kind of a crazy pull.
That is crazy.
But a great song. And good for the moment.
Yeah, with Conrad's voiceover, with that letter that
He writes
talking
to her about how I think that was really what was like what motivated Belly the most
to like write back.
Back is knowing that him and Jeremiah have finally talked, and they're like finally she's like, okay,
at a good place.
I can take then a step, you know?
Yeah.
Because clearly she's still thinking about it. She kept all the letters.
Yeah.
She's even as she's moving on, has his new place. She's still with Bonito. She has that in the back of her mind. And she writes this postcard back, which no, it's not a lot.
No.
But
it's enough.
It's enough. And it is like she's literally be like, don't please keep talking to me. Because I actually do want to hear from you.
Yeah, she's intentional enough to be like not like make Conrad jump into conclusions, but at the same time be like, hey, like I still want to hear from you.
Yeah,
like my
again,
address.
People have to realize that however ways you may feel about Conrad, like it's still very treacherous for her. You know, she doesn't know how to go about this, just like he doesn't know how to go about this. You know, they don't want to hurt each other.
Yeah,
they don't want to hurt other people.
Yeah,
so you know, whatever it is that they may be feeling, they're still both very scared.
I also love that she like is clearly taking such good care of the letters. Like, she doesn't want them to bend and stuff. Like,
it's cute,
girl. And then I can read right through you.
Yes, and then we see her moving in.
Her outfit was so good.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 outfit.
Shout out to Bonito talking about his grandma in Mexico. The chilaquiles.
Him being like, I promise I won't propose to you in front of my whole family. I was like,
you can't say that. That girl's traumatized.
Also, that is something someone would do.
In the Mexican
would do.
In the Mexican culture, yes. Unfortunately,
that is someone would do.
Also, going to introduce this girl to all your family,
literally
like,
the whole family
so
is
serious.
Crazy.
No. Maybe for the American population and like for Belly, it's not serious, but for the Hispanic, Latino, Mexican population, that is crazy. The most serious, especially for a guy. Yeah, and like to go and like bring her to this like great huge party.
It's crazy.
Maybe she's gonna hurt Bonito just a little bit.
Anyway, but she doesn't say yes. She doesn't say no, but she doesn't say yes.
Yeah.
And
which we later find out that she didn't go.
Yeah, I think by the time we ultimately see her writing the letter, it's over. I think the assumption that's being made, and I think it is correct. I hope it's correct.
Yeah. We get her writing the letter, and it's a parallel to Sabrina, which she had already said the apartment was very like
parallel to herself.
Which
love that. Whatever. Okay, sure.
So Belly writes back, and then again it's June, so the birthday party was in May, so she clearly didn't go.
And hey, you know what? Maybe she did, and just it didn't work out.
Who knows?
Take advantage of that.
You know what, girl? I hope you didn't miss out on the good chilaquiles
and Mexico City. Like, hello, yeah, I would take advantage of
that. So then we have Conrad back in California. He's packing, and we find out he's going to Brussels. Good for him.
I love it.
Good for him. Dr. Namasi came back and was like,
Like,
you know what?
also, it just
You're my
goes
guy.
to show that he was not, like, it didn't bring him down. Like, for
Yeah.
him to be fired 1 year and the next year be like the one who's asked to this conference by the
Yeah.
Dr. Lamasi who fired him. Like,
Yeah.
clearly he's working
Big.
his butt off. Like,
It's big.
he is doing what he has to do for his career. He's not just a little hermit.
We got a little Easter egg from his outfits in the back because from all the leaks, those are the outfits he wears in Paris.
Yes, and also him like planning out the outfits. Like, okay,
I
but
love
most
him
importantly,
so
we have
much.
our girl Agnes back,
Mm-hmm.
back on our screens. We love you, girl.
Love her.
She was being herself again.
Yes.
And giving him advice. She's being like, also, yeah, first of all, her being like, oh wow, going to Brussels, only an hour and a half train ride from Paris. Ooh.
But so canon, the fact that he had the postcard in the wallet.
So canon.
I'm so glad they like showed that.
Folded up into little pieces.
His wallet all creased and
so cute.
Again, not only does that man have that Polaroid in his kitchen drawer, now he has the postcard in his wallet everywhere he goes. He's so crazy. I love him.
Down bad as him. Down bad as him.
I love him. And we get them being silly, like Agnes being like, okay, well, let me see it. And she's like, and then he's all there like, concerned.
He's so like, what?
I love this. I love Chris's acting in the scene because it's so funny. And then his little like actually being concerned and be like, don't do that.
So cute. I love him.
I love him. Those white shorts, bro. I can't. I'm so glad they gave me more than just one scene with those white shorts.
Yeah.
Wow, they did that for me, guys.
Guys, I can't wait for that clip.
And then, as if we didn't have enough, sign of the times.
Sign of the freaking times.
Welcome to the final show, guys.
That's lethal, actually. That's lethal because if I'm not going through enough, like,
I can't.
You do that? Okay, whatever.
If you guys follow Tina, I loved her reaction.
She literally immediately started
she
crying.
Was like, I can't do this. I can't.
Walks out.
No, actually,
I get that.
She's so mean.
She is so mean. But anyway, we get that, and then we see that finally freaking he's going to Paris. He changed his flight. He's going to Paris. A bit dramatic on his part.
Yeah.
I would say, like,
you
couldn't just fly into Brussels, save yourself almost $500, drop your things off, and then take the train to Paris.
No, he said, I can't wait.
He said, no,
this can't wait.
This is necessary. The dramatics are necessary for this. Okay. And I said, you know what? Slay.
And then we also see Belly cutting her hair.
It's now June.
Her birthday
month. Her birthday is soon. Mm-hmm. She talks about her birthday plans. And she's cutting her hair.
It's really like the final.
We're in the final act.
Yes. So now there's so many things. A lot of people were talking about a lot of things that could happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it.
Like, really, truly, I have no expectations. I have
the only expectations I have the leaks.
Flashback.
Well, and the leaks.
But well, we have the leaks, but also like the leaks can mean so many different things.
Well, this is true.
Besides the Valentine's Day flashback, like, I am going into this with no expectations whatsoever. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to, like, I just want to enjoy it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have too much of other people, and that's fine. I am going into the episode expecting that for sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm most worried about that haircut. Which, by all the leaks, it looks good if it is her own hair, but I'm feeling it's a wig. But also I have a feeling it's not.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
I can't tell if it's a wig or not, and I'm really concerned if it is a wig because, guys, it is so difficult to make a wig look good, I feel like.
And she has a lot of hair. Like, if you can tell, like, if you see her like different hairstyles, you can tell she has a lot of hair. So I'm scared.
I hope it's not a wig. I hope it's her own hair, and if it is her own hair, I'm so sure it's gonna be a cute little cut.
Yeah.
But I'm just concerned about it being a wig and it's that taking you out of it. Like, that so quickly takes you out of it.
Yeah.
I really, but also I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be a wig. I think it is her own
I think
hair,
so
just because the way it's
too.
hot. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, and also like I don't know, you can kind of tell that she has like extensions on a little bit,
like
especially
her
like in her
hair is a
Paris.
little, it's
I
cut a
don't
little
know.
different.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's not bad, guys. It's not. But lots of good things.
Lots of good things to look forward to.
Yes.
But Belly
Guys,
Conrad is the only thing to
guys,
look
it's the
forward to.
final show. I cannot believe it. I really hope this episode's like at least an hour and a half long. At
Yeah,
least.
I could see it being that long.
Yeah. Well, Jenny said in the latest Entertainment Weekly article that she kept adding things to the script because she wanted it to like really like, So I don't
I'm
know.
scared, but in like a good way. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm scared. I'm
I
terrified.
don't want it
I'm
to be
so
over,
upset that it's
but at
gonna
the
be
same time, I'm
over.
so excited for it to be like over because
But
I'm
also,
getting my
like,
end game.
yeah, and then we're getting the Today Show after,
Yeah.
so it's something like something
Something
to
to
look
look
forward
forward
to
to.
after the finale.
It's gonna be so sad to say bye to the cast, but you know what?
Very
That's
bittersweet.
that's a problem for next week. That's a problem for when we actually have to say goodbye, and we actually have to say goodbye to everybody in this podcast and all of that. But for now, we are just gonna be
For
excited.
now, we have one more, the Summer and Pretty Wednesday week, where we're gonna wake up and watch it and have a good
Throw a
time.
party. Finally have Valentine's Day's flashback, guys.
Finally,
I
we've
cannot
literally been
believe
waiting since like
I can.
episode 8 for the past
Guys, this is
month
literally the scene we were looking forward to the
to
most
the
from
most.
the
It's
books.
literally been for the past month. We've been like,
And it's
where's the
so
Valentine's Day
it's
flashback?
so funny that they literally were like, no, you're gonna have to wait till the very end.
The very end.
Okay, I
Oh,
will patiently wait. Thank
okay.
you.
I think it's gonna be worth the wait, but I am still. It's been a rough
I'm
4 weeks.
tweaking. We're tweaking. Okay. Everybody
um,
else got their favorite scenes. Give me
yeah, like
mine,
I'm still
please.
waiting for my favorite scene. This is literally. I know it's gonna be good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
worth the wait, and for that I'm thankful. I'm like,
Yes. Yes. No. Yes. And it still hasn't hit me that like the next episode's gonna be the last episode.
it hasn't hit me that it's gonna be all Belly Conrad. Like seeing them together is kind of crazy. Like,
Oh, I'm so guys. If I go insane,
what do you
don't be
mean they're
surprised.
actually together?
Yeah.
What I've been waiting for this whole time. What do you mean?
There's no
What?
way. There's no
Anyway,
way.
and then the music.
Oh my gosh, I can't. No, we're getting too way too excited about this. I have to.
All I know is we're getting this love.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
For
What
sure.
if we get Lover when they first see each other in Paris? That would be so canon, so good.
There's just so many songs that would be so good that I'm scared. I'm scared. Jenny, I'm scared of you. I really am.
Yeah, because Jenny wrote this last episode. And the last episode she wrote was the best rated episode ever of
Literally
Pretty.
the best episode.
So, yeah.
And that's literally her child. Millie Conrad is literally her child.
Yeah.
So
First child, mind you.
I know she did them justice. So that's why I'm kind of scared. Yeah. But
and she does not play.
She does not play about them. I don't play about them. So anyway, it's gonna be a fun week. Bittersweet week, but fun nonetheless.
Lots of things happening.
Lots of things happening.
I hope that the Samaritan Pretty like surprises us with like I don't know, because there's a theory that people are. Well, I'm not saying that I hope they surprise us with another episode. There's theories about that.
There's theories about that, but I'm quickly debugging those in my head because there was theories about that last season that never happened.
Yeah,
and I just don't. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah. But we can get something,
Yeah.
Like
I need like a good closure from the cast, like not necessarily like
like not show. Like I don't need show. I don't need extra 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I just
want like a
them.
good
Maybe the letters, like all the letters,
Yeah,
because we didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, just something.
I just want them to like end the show in like a good, like on a good big note. You know what I mean?
On the way it deserves to be ended. Because I feel like in terms of the promo, this season has been a little wacky. So
don't even get me started.
Hopefully it's just a great send off.
Yes. On a fun note, though, I made a TikTok about Bonito, and the actor Fernando that plays Bonito literally reposted it, commented, and
It went
shared
kind
it
of viral
on his Instagram story, guys.
So if y'all saw that,
if you saw it, that was me. It was a little niche, I would say, though, but
well, no, if you're Latino, you would get it.
that's what I meant. Well, not that niche, but
There's
niche.
a lot of Latinos
Drop a comment if you're Latina
or
listening
Latino.
to our or Latino listening to our podcast. Yeah, I just want to know.
Yeah,
We should make t-shirts for the next
should.
episode.
We should.
Anyways, that's it.
That's us. All right. We'll see you
That's
guys.
my life.
We'll see you guys for probably, I don't know if it'll be the last episode. I don't think. We'll probably do another one.
Yeah. A closing episode. Guys, we're
There's
going to have like
too
a
much.
5-hour episode if we do it all in one.
Yeah, no. I think there'll definitely be more episodes, but not that many. So don't get so
excited.
But anyway.
Who knows? But anyway.
Who knows what we'll do. We don't know what we're going to do.
We will see you next week.
Yes.
With our finale. With our end game. Wow.
Tears. Excitement. Joy. Sadness. We're feeling it all, okay?
All of it.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.